Hi, welcome back, guys. This is me. I just spent a long time finding this whale lord. There is a 1% chance to find it. I think I spent like 20 minutes looking. And maybe that doesn't seem like a long time in general, but like, I don't know. When I'm like, oh, yeah, I just want to do this before I do another episode, so I have it. It's not the whole episode of me looking. And I started out thinking that it was just fishing. I was like, oh, maybe it's not fishing. I should check. And it's surfing. 1% chance to find it. But at least we got it. Honestly, I probably could have taken that time to just level up a Whalmer a few levels to get it to Whale Lord. So I don't know if I won or not. Regardless, here we are. Float whale Pokemon. 877 frickin' pounds. This thing is massive at 47 feet tall. When chasing prey, Wailord herds them by leaping out of the water, making a humongous splash. It is breathtaking to see this Pokemon leaving it at sea with others in its pod. Oh boy. I'm just gonna call him Cruise. So I thought like, oh, he's big, he's like a cruise ship. Good grief, that took a long time. Okay, anyways, we're back into it. We're gonna keep up we're gonna pick up our energy. We're heading to Pacifidlog town. Get me out of this place. I don't want to surf anymore. I just want to be on land. We're heading out west to Pacifidlog town. We need to go all the way over there. And then we'll do a little rearrangement of our team so that we can unlock a little secret. But first, we gotta get there. Luckily for us, it's not that far. We have an electric type, we have a grass type. There's a few swimmers in the way. We might just, you know, get past them if we can. Kind of thing. And just to get there. Ooh, Sharpedo. I do like to see Sharpedos in the wild. Not really. If you saw like a giant shark thing in the wild, you'd probably be dead. Right? In Pokemon, probably a lot more brutal than people realize, or like the games would admit. You know. Because these are just creatures. People bleed. They probably do too. They're just animals, and if you trespass on their territory, they'll probably eat you. I bet there's a Pokemon horror game out there too. I wonder if that would be fun to play or not. Or would it be terrifying? What's the hurry? Let's take it slow and easy. Look, I got places to go, lady. I don't want to take it slow and easy with you, Tisha. Isha. I don't know what your name is. I don't really want to fight this guy either. I just want to hurry up and get to Pacifidlog town. Oh no, that hurts so much. I'm gonna suck your Chinchou dry. The Giga suck. Nice, good job, Eep. So much stronger now. They got the weird tentacle things. Just unsettling to look at. Now let's try Muscles. Let's see if Return does enough damage to one-shot it. This has been falling behind anyways. Haven't used it very often. But luckily, if it's got the attack to keep up. Oh, it don't. It don't have that attack to keep up. That's unfortunate. And again, it's moot at this point. Love disc. Got a disc. Yeah, we gotta level up some more Pokemon. Spent all this time grinding, looking for Whale Lords, and I could have been getting stronger. What am I thinking? Just screwing the pooch on this one. That's the second time I've said that phrase in the past, like, couple episodes. I don't know why it's a saying. I shouldn't be saying it. It just sounds weird. It sounds like bestiality. That's all I'm saying. How far along is this route? Are we gonna be surfing for a long time? I'm almost out of shockwaves. I don't have fly to get back and heal out a PC. But then I'd have to surf all the way from Moss Deep anyways just to get back to here. I don't really want to do that. I'll be damned if I think that I have an elixir or an ether on me. I don't keep those. I stockpile them and hoard them because you can't buy them anywhere. In like most games, when you have a limited resource with stuff, what you do is you hoard it like a greedy dragon and you never ever use it. Because you never know when you might need to use it, or like really want to use it. It's better to just not. Which makes zero game sense, obviously. But it's what happens, what I do. What other people do apparently too. I've seen posts about stuff like that on the social media, of which I have like no presence on. I also wouldn't really know what to post, you know? Not that kind of person to just think of, oh, I'm gonna post this instead, just for the hell of it. Because a lot of the time, I would be thinking, well, if I post this, is this like, are people just gonna think it's dumb? Like, who's actually gonna want to enjoy this or look at it or anything like that? It's about sharing things, right? But it must originally been about sharing things with others, but now it's just, does this gain attention with people? Does this gain an audience of some sort? Can this attract an audience of some sort by showing this or sharing this thing to gain views and clicks and follows and shares and all that stuff? So I don't know. I'm swimming in an L, or an upside down backwards L. No, just flipped on the X axis to draw that out because I was like, I have no idea what I was talking about. Alright, there's our last shockwave. Hope we're close to Pacifidlog town now. We definitely skipped some trainers. There's gotta be some we missed. And I'm almost certain that there's like two right in front of. No, we need. Damn it, Gyarados. We needed that electric move for you. I'm gonna send up muscles and try to just brute force you with a return. And we get intimidated, we're fucked. We're straight fucked. And we're flinching. Oh, and he's got Dragon Rage. Good. Hate Dragon Rage. Automatic 40 damage. You know what it really sucks though for Dragon Rage? Is that when you get it for things like Gyarados, it's pretty far along. I would say is a fair point to make, I think. But if you can get it for an early game, it will tear through opponents like nobody's business. And then you also have, if you've ever played like a Nuzlocke or a randomizer Pokemon game, you run into something with Dragon Rage, you're fucked early. Like no question, you're just screwed, because you know your Pokemon are gonna have like 50 health, maybe 131. We must be close. Why do men love bathing suits so much? They all ogle me. Why do you think? Kara. Anyways, oh great. Distracting me is their ogling statement. Dragon Rage, yeah. You ever play like a randomizer and you get boned by somebody using Dragon Rage on you early? Kinda stinks. But using it early yourself, love it. I love doing so much damage to enemies and one-shotting them so early, because usually early game takes a long time to actually, you know, beat anyone in a battle because you're really weak, you don't have really good moves, you're lucky enough if you get a type advantage. I'm sick and tired of you know what, you and me both, brother. I am sick and tired of this sea. I just want to get to Pacifidlog Town. I've said it more than 4 times. And I just want to get there and get this nightmare over with. And come back and fight all you water freaks later. I'm running out of moves to fight you guys with. Although, you know what? I think I do have Thunderbolt to use. I could teach that. Couldn't I? I got Thunderbolt from as a TM. Nah, I'm just switching over to Jaws. I need something to do damage. Well, I'd like to do more damage than that, but apparently Tentacle's got some pretty hefty defenses. Being a giant tentacle jellyfish monster kind of makes sense. But good enough. Oh, this game. Decent amount of experience. Blech. Drink some salt water, buddy. Bored I am by the sea, but swim I must. I'm a born swimmer, that is what I am. Great stuff. Okay, do we have an ether or anything? We have a max elixir. No, I'm not using that. That's a waste. Okay. Let's just sneak past you. And you... Oh, thank Christ. From Pacifidlog Town. Now we can go back and fuck them up. No problem. So that's all the towns fully unlocked with the exception of Evergrande City. It's not really a town, but you can still fly to it, I guess. So technically, okay, not everything's unlocked yet. But for the most part. Isn't it neat? These houses are on water. I was born here. Like, it's all floating. It's really cool. I think the only real place of importance in Pacifidlog Town is this guy. He looks out to the sea and looks for Mirage Island. And if he sees Mirage Island, you can surf out to it and you can find wild Wynots running around on it, which is really weird. And you can find the really special rare berry on there that you can only find on the Mirage Island. Fast running tide to the east or west. Yeah, be envious, lady. I'm just checking these houses. I don't know if anyone here has anything interesting to say. I thought there might have been someone who wants to trade. Oh, Pokemon fan comes to the most important person, the chairman's younger brother. I'm here enjoying my vacation with Pokemon, yes indeed. Your Pokemon clearly likes you very much. Pokemon that is adoring and adorable deserves a TM. Oh, he also gives you return. I think he'll give you frustration as well if you show him someone he doesn't like you. Gives you frustration. Very friendly, and this one probably hates me. Yeah, which frustration works the same way. Which Pokemon has to hate you. Which is odd. People are saying how they saw Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. Is it flying around all the time? Does it need to rest somewhere? That could be. Where did you come from? No, doesn't make any sense. You have to come from somewhere. Yes, town. Sky Pokemon. It's also close to Sky Pillar, which is, you know, something afterwards, very late game. End game, really. Ah, here's a hint. Pokemon. There's 3 Pokemon that represent the power of rock, ice, and steel. Each of them is said to hide away deep inside caves. That's the story I heard when I was just a little kid. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. That is our hint about 3 legendaries. Kind of like how Kanto has legendary birds. Oh, I want to go fight those trainers. Yodo has legendary dogs, and Hoenn has the 3 legendary golem. And similar to how the birds were in stationary places, the golems are in stationary spots, but you have to unlock them. It's not like a dungeon per se, like the power plant or Mount Ember or anything like that. Or Seafoam Islands, excuse me. But they're hidden in puzzles. And if you think back to several episodes ago, we have encountered 2 out of the 3. But I remember I said in a previous episode, if you remember watching, did you watch them? Hope so. There's rune maniacs or rune explorers or whatever, sorry, around these big structures, and each one of those ruins is where one of the golems is hiding, or is sitting, waiting. The third one we missed or didn't go to is along the seaside between Dewford and Petalburg, but there's also a ruin maniac just along that little island there. He's also looking for the same thing, but they're all locked if you recall. Beck, I didn't want him out. I wanted you out first. Got to switch that back. Oopsies. But they're all closed, as you might remember. The question is, how do we open them? Well, there's a little secret between Pacifidlog Town and Slateport in that fast-running current, where there's an old little ancient thingamabob, little cave we're going to take a look at. And let's see what's there. Which we might get to in this episode, or at the very least we'll find it. Now that I don't want it to switch back, but okay, let's leave it Eep out front for now. This will be the last trainer, and then we'll head over to Pacifidlog Town, and then we'll rearrange the team for what we need, and then maybe we'll get into the next episode and if you can't get to that little secret spot. It's such an interesting way to introduce these legendaries too, because you wouldn't find them normally. Like, you don't just go through a cave like Shoal Cave, let's say, and think like, oh cool, we finally got to the bottom, maybe there's one of the Reggies down here. I just gave away the name, but which would make sense. It's an icy spot. One of them is ice. So why not just put one down there? You can still put a puzzle down there, like put like a weird fancy door that you interact with. You find it through exploration of that area. This one you have to explore an area that doesn't really progress anywhere. Per se, you're not like, oh, I'm finding a cave next to Moss Deep kind of thing. I'm finding a dive spot between Pacifidlog Town and Slateport, which, ooh, try attack. Hell yeah. Ooh. That could be better than Sonic Boom, but then I don't have anything that's going to be weak, like a weak move to lower Pokemon's health that we want to catch. I guess it's too late because I already got it. Whoops. Now we can head back to Pacifidlog. Anyways, I mean, you can still explore out that way, and you'll see as you go by on the rapids, like the dive spot, and you think, oh man, okay, how do I get that? So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in my thinking, but maybe I just would prefer if it was like an area, like Shoal Cave, or if there's like a power plant like area. It's like, oh, what's at the end of this? I want to explore this fully, more so than this puzzling method. But I could also just be wrong in the sense that it's doing exactly that. But anyways, okay, so let's switch out a few Pokemon. We need Relicanth and we need Wailord. Oops. We're gonna need Dive. I guess we don't really need Cradily. Not for right this second. We'll need Fly to get out of there. So, Roosty, you're out for the count for a sec. And that's not all we need. You need to go up front. You need to go down here. Oh, you know what? I should just teach one of them Surf or Dive, because we're gonna need something that can use Dig as well, which is pretty... yeah, okay, let's get rid of you. We'll teach one of them Dive. But we should be fine with just Magneton for getting there. I don't think there's any trainers that are gonna get in our way. Dive to Cruise. Astonish? Why would I have Astonish? Weird. Okay, Cruise has Dive. And then... each Dig. Trapinch. Cool! A lot of water types on our team right now. Right, and then if we head out this way... okay, well, we'll keep that up front for now. We'll keep out Fridge Prick. We have the strength to do damage and survive encounters, and then when we get into the area, we'll switch out. You might be asking, why do you need those Pokemon in those spots in particular? You'll see later, I think. I don't have the actual answer right this second. And I can't decipher it when we get to the riddle, but I'll just tell you when we get there. But we'll save that here, and we'll get going into that in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, you can hit the like button and subscribe, pretty please. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, and we'll yeah, we'll just get going with that secret. See ya.